Alright, look at this one. This one says if tan x equals to 3 over 4 and x is given to be acute. That means x is an acute angle because no acute angles are angles between 0 and 90 degrees, right? So we're given that x is an acute angle. So how do we go about that? So we have to evaluate cos x over 2 sine x, right? But you're given tan x as 3 over 4. So since x is acute, draw your right angle triangle. Let me put that in. Draw your right angle triangle. So remember, tan is opposite of our adjacent. So these are opposites. Put 3 in the opposites from your angle x. So this is the opposite side 3, adjacent side 4. So by Pythagoras, you can always get the hypotenuse using your formula for Pythagoras theorem, right? AC is equals to 5. So cos x can be gotten as adjacent of hypotenuse from a secant. Okay, so we've gotten our triangle is complete now. So very simple, easily we can get cos x from secant, that's adjacent of hypotenuse. If this is the angle x, this is the adjacent to that angle, and this is the hypotenuse. Okay, so get to know your sides. The side facing the angle is always the opposite. So this is the opposite side. The side just closest to the angle is the adjacent, and the hypotenuse is always the longest side. It's always the side facing the right angle. This is a right angle shape. This right angle, this 90 degrees symbol. So the side facing this 90 degrees is always the hypotenuse and always the longest side of the triangle. All right. So cos x is adjacent 4 over hypotenuse 5. Then sine x is opposite over hypotenuse. Look at it, opposite over hypotenuse. Of course, so this is opposite over hypotenuse, no? So from secant was so sine x, sine of x, opposite over hypotenuse, 3 over 5. So we're told that 2 sine x, so 2 times 3 over 5, will give you 6 over 5. So the question says should evaluate cos x over 2 sine x. So our cos x is 4 over 5. Our 2 sine x is 6 over 5. So divide them. So this is 4 over 5 cos x divided by 2 sine x. So remember, when you have division, you can always turn it to multiplication and invert the fraction that follows. So to convert division to multiplication, you now have to invert, turn upside down the fraction that follows. So it goes like this: 5 cancel 5, you're left with 4 over 6. 4 over 6 can still reduce to 2 over 3. And so our final answer for cos x over 2 sine x is 2 over 3. Very simple. Use a right angle triangle whenever the angle is given as acute. Alright, look at this question. The angle of elevation of the top of a tree from a point on the ground 60 meters away from the foot of the tree is 78 degrees. Alright. I repeat, the angle of elevation of the top of a tree from a point on the ground 60 meters away from the foot of the tree is 78 degrees. Wow, that's a compound sentence. Alright. Find the height of the tree correct to the nearest whole number. Find the height of the tree correct to the nearest whole number. So let us draw let's visualize the question. The angle of elevation of the top of a tree. So this is our tree, top of a tree. Angle of the top. So the key word here is from. Always take note, from where? From a point on the ground 60 meters away. So this is the ground 60 meters away from the foot of the tree. This foot of the tree. So the top of a tree. So this is our tree. From a point on the ground. So from where? From where are we measuring or looking? From a point on the ground. So this is a point on the ground 60 meters away. So if you are here, so the angle of elevation for here, looking up, angle of elevation. So from this up this way, angle of elevation, so 78 degrees. So that angle is 78 degrees. Okay, so this is our diagram. It forms a right angle triangle. So height of tree, foot of tree, 60 meters away from the point. And we're given that 78 degrees is our angle of elevation, okay, from the ground this way. So find the height. You can always use your